Tsela di tletse mathai rape. Tsela di tletse mathai rape. Motswalle, let's pray. Let's pray. Arno Iran. We don't just do, guys. We don't just do. Arno Irafe. Arno Bala. Rari. Oh, we do and pray. No longer do and pray ourselves, okay. Mara ututu tsela di tletse mathai rape. You must pray for exams, guys. For me to pass, I prayed the Lord. I was talking to Jesus. Tseba ke tsene tlhotlhone o no bula le nna o mpotso ke ire bo morena Jesu modimo wa bolela marena Duma Tawasun is talking to me now. Urgiri Samawa. Pray after the thing. Must pray. Mozzarella pela. Must pray. How to get a breaker style? Like we need to break again. It's a breaker style. Rapella. Pray. Guys, I'm taking you down. My one was fine. I don't know draw. Yeah, break fee. Since I feel it's a troll. When I know about Hagilo, it's a life for road to Gagramoto. A single mingle more TikTok more, a single mingle more. We are meeting and meeting on a single mingle more. Since I feel it's a troll, what about Tal? tlhala gore bo wanye le nna ka fela no ra tsofala ra gwa le yo fela life is calm le nna ka fela mara no le break it on fail break ya forever khonal tsolompe. Let's continue. So here's the question. It says that in the figure below, this figure, right? I'm reading here. In the figure below, fuck, that thing's not on record. Okay, let me start again. So it says in the figure below, this figure here, GB is parallel to FC. So basically GB is parallel to this line, right? Then it continues, it says BE is parallel to DE. So this line being parallel to this line also. Then the question says calculate with resonance. AH is to ED. So we must find the ratio of AH is to ED. Right? So let's find the ratio of AH is to ED. Okay. So first thing, we know that AC, distance from here to here, it's 6. Right? So we know that the distance from AC is 6. And we've also been given that AB over BC is 2. So remember, AB, it means that AB over BC can also be written as if it's 2, it means it can also be written as 2 over 1. Why only 2 over 1? Remember something, any number divided by 1 is that number. So 2 can be written as 2 over 1. It means this is the ratio of AB is to BC. So AB is to BC, it's 2 is to 1. Right, people? So we've been given the length of AC and the ratio of AB is to BC. Now we can find AB and BC. Are you together, people? So let's find AB is to BC. So let's find AB. So for AB, so it means AB is going to be what? So first thing, remember whenever determining the ratio, you add the ratio. So it's 3 or 2 over 3 times 6. Then we're going to have, so 2 over 3 times 6 is how much? So it's 2 times 6, it's 12. Divided by 3, it's how much? It's 4. So AB, it's 4. So therefore, AB, it's 4. So I got my AB as 4. Here it's 4. So here it means it's 4 centimeters. Right? So I got my AB as 4 centimeters. Now, okay, so it means BC is how much? So since I have 4 here, it means my BC is 2. Because they must add up to 6. Right? So I got this one and this one. Right? So I have that ratio. So as moral to the story, why do I do this? Is because, guys, I'm trying to find whatever that we like. Whenever doing this kind of questions of circle geometry, you must look for sides. Right? You must look for sides. Then finding sides, like for instance, you are looking for the ratio of AHs to ED. It means that we must find what is the value of AH and what's the value of ED. Once we have done that, then that value, that thing will give us the ratio of AH is to ED. Same thing applies to AB. Look at the way I've done it. You've seen how I found AB and BC. So if you say AB is to BC, it's going to be 4 is to 2. So it's 4 divided by 2. Right? So 4 divided by 2 is what? Is 2. Share. So you get ratio thing. It's 1 over, it's 2 over 1. You understand? So that's how we do it. So same thing as I was saying, to find the ratio of AHs to ED, it means we must find the value of AH and find the value of ED. Right? So now we can find the value of AH and the value of ED, then will give us let's proceed there. So how can I find the value of those things there? Let's see. So I found that, right? So therefore, if I look at this triangle, if I were to consider this triangle here, this one, let's look at this triangle. Let me draw it aside. Let's look at that triangle. So let's look at that triangle. You see that triangle? We are in this triangle. The one that I've marked with greenness. I've drawn it here. Triangle AEC. Right? So in that triangle, if this line is parallel to this line, it means proportional theorem implies. Right? So let's look at that one. So it means AH over HE equals to AB over BC. Again, so this one getting prop theorem between which parallel lines? HB parallel to EC. Right? So we have that. So it means AH over HE. It's 4 over 2. This one is 4 over 2. So it means that if this goes to this and this will goes to that, so AH, therefore AH is this. AH over HE, it's 4 over 2. Therefore it means that AH, it's 4 centimeters. So I found AH, it's 4 centimeters. Right? So AH is 4 centimeters. Understand, people? So AH is 4 centimeters. So remember, looking for the ratio of AH is to ED. I still repeat. For us to find the ratio of AH is to ED, we must find the value of AH and the value of ED. Then we will see. Then will give us the ratio. Right? Let's proceed. So I'm rubbing here. If you tuned in, I hope you've copied down. I'm rubbing here. So now I'm going to look for the value of ED. Let me rub here. So now let's look for now we are looking for this. We are looking for the value of ED. Let's find ED. Let's see. So how do we find ED? So ED is on triangle ADC. So I can rub this one out. So now you look at that triangle. So now you're going to look at this triangle. You're going to look at that triangle now. This one. You see? is parallel to this line, right? So let's see. So I'm looking for ED. Okay, here it's E, here it's B, right? So I'm looking for ED. How do we find ED? So let's see. What do we have here? So we have the whole of this side, AC. We'll also have what? Okay, this side we have AB. Do we have AB? AC. Or is this over? Okay. Okay, so in this triangle we're gonna say AE over ED will equals to AB over BC. Right, this one is prop theorem. EB is parallel to DC. Right? EB is parallel to DC. Then what's my AE? So my AE, I've got the ratio of, remember on the previous thing before I rubbed here, I got the value of AE because AH over HE it's 4 over 2. You see this side, so it's 4 over 2. It means AE it's 6. So here I have 6 over ED is unknown. This will equals to my AB it's 4 over my BC it's 2. Right? Then we cross multiply. We have 4 ED or DE equals to 6 times 2 it's 12. Divide 4, divide 4, DE will equals to 3. So I got my DE at 3. Right? So DE it's 3. Right? So I found AH. Now I found ED. So the ratio, then I can state the ratio there. So the final answer. So if DE is 3, then I can find the final answer. So it means here is 4. So 4. So this will equals to AH is to ED will equals to 4 is to 3. So therefore the final answer is 4 is to 3. Right? So that's the ratio of AE is to ED. 4 is to 3. Are we together, people? So yeah, let's continue. So let's do another question. So it's 1.2. So here it's 3, here it's 4, here it's 2. Right? You must highlight the sets that you have found there. So now let's look. So the next question is we're looking for BE is to CD. Right? So this one, let's see. So it's BE, where's BE? So we have BE is to CD. Right? How do we find this one? So how do we find this one? Guys, recently on the previous question that I've done, I told you guys that not only we find sides using proportional theorem since it's part of circle geometry. You can also use similarity proportion, the part that is proportional similarity. So you're gonna use that to find BE is to CD. Let's do that one. So BE is on triangle ABE. Then DCD is on triangle ADC. So you're gonna say so you're gonna look these two triangles. So we have ADC. Then we have So you have these two triangles. So ADC and ABE, if you can check here, they share the same angle, which is A. Right? So the angle here equals to the angle here. Right? Then therefore, if you can check, this line is parallel to this line. So it means the angle here equals to the angle here. It's corresponding angles. The angle here equals to the angle here. This one equals to this one. So E is equals to D. Right? Then lastly, this one equals to this one. So this one equals to this one. Right? So I've proven they're similar. So first thing is that angle A equals to angle A. This one is common angle. Right? Then I also again what else? So angle E equals to angle D. So this one is corresponding angles between each parallel lines. EB is parallel to DC. Right? Then lastly, C is equals to B. This one is the third angle of the triangle. Right? Then therefore, triangle AEC, it's similar to triangle ADB. Reason angle. Right? So I've proven those two triangles are similar. So this triangle ADC, it's similar to triangle ABE. Right? So yeah. So that's it there. Right? Then I can wrap. Then let's look at the proportion. Right? Let's look at its proportion. Oh, what a so AD over AE equals to AC over AB. Then again DC over EB. Oh, since you are looking for BE over CD, here's it. So you can swap. Not only this, you can swap. So you can say, okay, besides this, you can say, let me just remove this. Let's remove this. So we can say, we can swap these things. So it's AE over AD will equals to AB over AC, which equals to BE over DC. Right? So for reason is because this one is similar to this one, triangle ADC. It's similar to triangle AEB. Right? So let's find what do we have. So do we have side of AE? How much is AE? So AE it's 6 over AD it's 4 plus 2 it's 6 plus 3 it's 9. Then AB it's how much? So AB it's 4 over AC it's 6 then this equals to BE over DC. So this gives us, so kamo 3 2, kamo 3 3, kamo 2 2, kamo 3 3. So this gives us 2 over 3. Then BE over DC is equals to, its ratio is 2 over 3. 2 over 3. Are we together, people? So we got the ratio of BE over DC is 2 over 3. Right? So that's how we do it there. Right, let's proceed. Let's do another one. The last question. Then I call it a day, guys. Call it a day. Give you this a finger, then you want the whole hand. I cannot give you a finger and give all hand. I'm tired now. But if you want more, you can just text me, DM me, yeah, whatever me, yeah. Jean, let's continue. Okay, now we go to 1 point. Okay, now we go to number 2. This one was number 1. We go to number 2. If HE equals to 2 centimeters, so now we've been given HE as 2 centimeters, right? So HE is 2. Okay, already got it. You see, they've already telling us. So HE is 2. They say calculate the value of AD times HE. So now I'm looking for the value if HE, but for HE, you know when I got value here, AD times AD, where's AD? AD times HE. This one is quite simple. How many marks? They say 2 marks. So HD is simple. So HD is equal times HE is equals to AD. It's 9 times HE is 2. Then 9 times 2 is 80. So we have 18 centimeters. Since it's squared, is squared. So that's 18. Let me just confirm my answer there. Am I good? Guys, those who just tuned in, I see someone, the one who just tuned in, Narine Maraja. Okay, this one is Skulas. Okay, TikTok, there's a restriction, I don't know where it comes from. Guys, please have peace. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Those who just tuned in, this is DM School, Daniel Motapo. Yeah, I was just checking out my checkboard. if it works there. So this is how we tutor learners. So if you want more of me or lessons, you can just simply text me and then I will help you. You understand? So yeah. Bye. I love you all. Those who just tuned in, if you want more, you text me. Policious, yeah, hello. So yeah. So yeah. That's the end of the show, guys. Sisa feeling sa tlola. Lumujolo wa fail. Ba uta so botlhadile. Ke re mo wa go mo rile mo Africa se ka se happy na go tsotsotlhe ba la ba lekane ba ba la ba tlhadile ba 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 le ma 10 years ba le single ba ba le 20 years ba ba le 1 year bo tshola ma le mo ba tle le tsebile ka tola mo jola se ke le mengele teng TikTok. But moral to the story is that it's a feeling sa tlhola. So yeah, we will so le fela lo no single no sa tlhola mara single mengele teng no tloa monna wa go single mengele tla kra motho nice. So yeah, guys, love you all. God bless you all. Bye.